Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi le 16 mars. I didn't get anybody at the meet, so I wanted to make a quick video to make sure that you understand your tasks for the day. Le mot de passe est toujours quel temps fait-il? Et la question du jour, quel temps fait-il? You'll have to answer in your Flipgrid, so you can use any of these. Il y a du soleil. Il y a du vent. Not exactly right now as I'm looking out the window, but it's okay if you use that. You could also do something négatif. Il ne neige pas. Il ne pleut pas. This morning you might say il fait froid. This afternoon, it might be a bit of an exaggeration, but if you do something active, maybe you'll say il fait chaud. So any of those will work to answer the question, quel temps fait-il? Pour TPR, we'll look at that in a moment, but the Flipgrid will include some of those. So make sure that you go back and look at the slide for TPR. So a lot of these are, in fact, well, almost all of these are words that are actions that we've had before, just with je, or la classe, or les élèves as the doers of the action. Now the doer, the subject, is nous, so we are doing the action. Nous habitons, nous avons, nous voulons avoir, nous allons, nous pouvons, nous sommes. So for nous sommes, we're typically going to finish that with an adjectif. Nous sommes contents. Nous sommes tristes. Nous sommes frustrés, etc. And you can look at all that on this video. So you have a few of those within the Flipgrid that you need to say and demonstrate. Okay, Brandon Brown, chapitre 1 et 2. We're actually going to skip personne spéciale. So we will look at Brandon Brown, chapitre 1 et 2, our write and discuss, and then tomorrow will be your quiz on that. But first, let's take a look at Aujourd'hui dans l'histoire. This is a sad one today, c'est triste. Aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi le 16 mars, c'est l'anniversaire du massacre à My Lai. En 1968, pendant la guerre du Vietnam. During la guerre, war du Vietnam, the Vietnam War, un bataillon, de soldats américains, bataillon, a battalion or a group, a massacré à peu près 500 personnes innocentes dans le village de My Lai. I don't know if this was a result of a mistake of some sort or a misunderstanding, but the fact of the matter is, massacré 500 personnes innocentes. Alors, personnes innocentes, which this should have an E at the end here, obviously not fighters or anybody who was going to do anybody harm. So this picture kind of says it all. C'est vraiment triste. Avant, before la guerre, le Vietnam était une colonie française. So for a while, le Vietnam was under French control. It was French. They had a lot of French speakers there. There are still a good number of French speakers there, but not nearly as many as there were during colonial times. They had a lot of French influence in their architecture and their way of life. It was just a very different place during colonial rule. After the French left Vietnam, it was probably one of the causes of a civil war between North Vietnam and South Vietnam, which don't exist anymore now, they're just one country. But then the US got involved with that civil war, and then this is all aftermath. So, avant la guerre, le Vietnam était une colonie française, kind of shows how Vietnam is linked to our content area. Okay, maintenant, Brandon Brown, chapitre 2. So you were to have read chapitre 2. Use this link to do so. You can use my guided reading here. And then we have a write and discuss to copy down. So we'll just read through this really fast. Il y a un garçon qui s'appelle Brandon. Brandon veut un chien. Woof woof. Il veut un grand chien d'une couleur normale. Qu'est-ce que c'est une couleur normale? Noir, brun, blanc. Il ne veut pas un chien rouge comme Clifford, parce que rouge, ce n'est pas une couleur normale. La sœur, sister, de Brandon s'appelle Katie. Elle a un rat et son ami Jamie a un hamster. Mais les rats et les hamsters ne sont pas intelligents. Brandon veut un chien intelligent, comme le chien de son ami Jake. Brandon voit des chiens au parc et à la télé, et il est jaloux. Il veut un chien. Donc, Brandon parle à sa mère, his mother. Il demande un chien pour son anniversaire. So he asks for a dog for his birthday. Sa mère ne veut pas de chien parce qu'un chien demande beaucoup de responsabilités. C'est vrai, un chien demande beaucoup de responsabilités. A dog demands or is in need of a lot of responsibility. Les chiens causent beaucoup de problèmes aussi. Brandon lui dit que le chien de Jake est super et il ne cause pas de problème. Sa mère est irritée et elle ne veut pas continuer la conversation. Pardon, Brandon n'est pas content non plus. Non plus, c'est either en français. Il n'est pas content non plus. Il est fâché et il est frustré. Voilà. Donc, this you need to copy down into your cahier. We'll be translating next week, or not next week because it's spring break, but the week after. So be ready to do so by skipping lines, and then also be ready to take the quiz on this write and discuss. Demain, tomorrow. That'll be part of our jeudi. Okay, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Au revoir tout le monde.